Welcome to Unit 3 Born Without Limits, Episode 2, The Babies Are Coming.
Welcome to Unit 3. Born Without Limits, the limitless reaches of outer space. Two worlds collide to unite in Townsend General Hospital on the third floor in Unit 3, powered together by the unity of three babies born with unique powers. On July 3rd was born Unity 3. Nova, Altair, and Star. Episode 2. Grace yelling, "Get out! You know where Moon is, don't you? Stay away from us. My babies, you better not think of taking my babies." She starts calling for the nurse as Apollo runs out, before anyone comes. Nurse Ava runs in immediately after, just missing Apollo. Nurse Ava says, "Grace, breathe. Breathe, please." "What happened?" Grace yelling. "Help me please. He wants my babies. Help me please." Nurse Ava says, "Who, Grace?" "No one is here. Just relax and breathe, I will have them call for your mother, just try to relax. Dr. James is on the way. It's time." Nurse Ava smiles, but Grace is beginning to have a panic attack. Her breathing is much stronger and uncontrollable. Nurse Ava says, "Grace, please relax. Breathe and pace yourself." "What's happening?" Nurse Ava pages for Dr. James and Naomi to come right away. Dr. James enters the room and preps for surgery. Dr. James says, "Hello, Grace. I'm here. We need for you to relax, take a deep breath." Dr. James says, "Okay, Grace. I can see baby one. Get ready for a big push. 1, 2, 3, push. Push." Baby one comes out crying. Everyone is smiling with excitement, while Grace is still raging out of control, having a panic attack. Dr. James says, "Grace, we're going to have to give you medication if you don't calm down. Please try your best to breathe and relax. Baby one is a girl." Naomi smiles, but also with great concern for Grace. Dr. James prepares for the next baby. Dr. James says, "Okay, Grace. Ready? Here it comes. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, push, come on baby." Dr. James gives baby 2 a few taps on the behind to wake the baby. He shouts, "Oh boy, it's a boy." As baby 2 begins to cry, Naomi celebrates, "Oh, my Moon has a son. He always wanted a son. Grace, it's a boy. A baby boy." Grace faints before the third baby comes. The doctor is now preparing for a C-section. Dr. James says, "I'm sorry Naomi, but we have to have surgery. You will have to step out. Grace only fainted. She is okay. She's okay, but we must sedate her for this last birth." Naomi asks, "Is Gracie going to be okay, Dr. James?" "She's fine right now, but we must take precautions. You can come back when we're finished with surgery." Naomi leaves the room nervous and in tears. She heads to the waiting room. The monitors calm down as Dr. James conducts surgery. Walking down the hallway, Naomi watches through the window as the nurses clean and prep baby 1 and baby 2. Back in Unit 3, Dr. James is now concerned about Grace. Dr. James, "Okay, here's baby 3. As she comes out crying, he passes baby 3 to Nurse Ava for cleanup. "We have another beautiful baby girl, wow. 2 girls and a boy. I'm sure he's going to be spoiled." They laugh with great relief. They head out to tell Naomi the news as Grace recovers from surgery. Dr. James says, "Naomi, congratulations. You have another beautiful baby girl." Naomi, "Thank you, Dr. James. This is such a blessing, but how is Grace?" she asked, looking concerned. Grace said, "He wants my babies, help me." "Do you think she saw someone?" Naomi said, "No one was allowed in her room, we made that a strict rule for security." Nurse Ava says, "I was close by and I didn't see anyone." Naomi looks down, startled with concern. Naomi says, "She could have been hallucinating, she was sleeping. Ever since my son came up missing, she's been having nightmares of herself dying in labor and that the babies would grow up apart. She made me promise to keep them together if something does happen, and before you walked in I was just thanking God that Gracie made it through, although it was a tough one." Nurse Ava says, "Well, having one baby is enough. Imagine 3 times the pain. She's resting now, when she wakes up she can see her beautiful trio." The nurse smiles as she walks out of the waiting room. Naomi said, "Thanks again. You all were amazing today. I'm grateful. She smiles and takes a deep breath. I just wish my Moon was here, he would be so proud. He will return home one day, I believe that he's still alive. A nurse from pediatrics walks in the waiting room. Nurse Tia says, "Hello, Grandma." With a huge smile on her face, "Would you like to go see your grandbabies?" Naomi says, "Hello, I would love that. I have been waiting for this day for a long time." They both smile and walk out of the room. Nurse Tia says, "They are so sweet and baby boy is such a charm already. You are going to have to fight off those little girls when he gets in school." Both laugh and walking into the nursery. "Okay, Grandma, put this on and make sure you wash up first really good and then come on in this side of the nursery." With excitement in her eyes, she washed her hands, put on the gown and hair net Nurse Tia gave her, and then walked into the nursery to see the babies. Naomi says, "Oh my. Look at my babies." She approaches baby one. "Hi, princess. I'm your grandma. When your mommy wakes up she will name you." She walks over to baby two. "Oh my, I can see Moon all over you. Wait until your daddy sees you. I know, and believe he will return one day. Such a sweetie." She then walks over to baby three. "Look at baby girl. I can already see you are the one to spoil." Naomi laughs and picks her up. Naomi speaks to baby three. Naomi says, "Hi precious. I'm your grandma. We are going to have so much fun shopping and getting all dressed up." Naomi starts singing to the babies, picking them up one by one, singing a song her mother used to sing to her. Nurse Tia walks back into the nursery. Nurse Tia says, "Wow, that's a beautiful song. I didn't know you can sing so beautifully." Naomi says, "Yes, thank you. I sing. My mother used to sing that song to me. She was a singer as well. It was how she got me to sleep at night. I did the same for their father and he loved it." Naomi walks over to the window, takes a deep breath. Nurse Tia says, "Are you okay, Ms. Naomi?" Naomi says, "Yes, I'm okay. I just miss my son, and I wish he was here to see his babies." Nurse Tia replies, "I saw the news that they're still searching for him. Your family is truly in my prayers. Mr. Moon has done so much in our community, we will never give up." Naomi says, "Thank you, Nurse Tia. That makes me so much stronger knowing that I'm not alone in this." Nurse Tia says, "Yes, we are here with you and your family always. We're so grateful." They both look up at the TV playing the evening news, sharing there will be rough, stormy weather tonight and tomorrow morning. Nurse Tia says, "Ms. Naomi, it seems to be rough out tonight. Will you be staying over? We can set you up in the room with Grace. She will be in one of the larger suites so her babies can sleep in the room with her and we can monitor them all together." Naomi replies, "Thank you so much, Nurse Tia. I don't think I can drive in that weather. It's been crazy all day." Something is happening in the universe, I can feel it. Naomi pauses as she looks out of the window. "The time last I felt like this was the night my husband died, except this time there's a peace." Nurse Tia says, "Well, I'm sure everything will be just fine. I'm going to call Nurse Ava and check on Grace. Hope she's awake so she can see her little blessings." Naomi replies, "Okay, that would be lovely. Thanks again, Nurse Tia. You all are so awesome and have always treated us so well." Nurse Tia says, "It's our pleasure. We're like family here. Please let me know if you need anything." Nurse Tia leaves the nursery with a huge smile. Naomi looks back at the weather outside of the window. Stay tuned for next week's episode 3, The First Encounter.